Hey guys, it's Remy from Kinsley Fitness, and in today's video, I'm here to show you the EasyBoot Max V2. So what are the EasyBoot Maxes? Well, basically they're a plate-loaded leg device, essentially like ankle weights, but you can attach a lot more weight. So you can go up to around 200 pounds. But to be honest, this weight limit is just an arbitrary weight limit based on how much weight you can put on the sides here. And if you, for example, use tungsten weight plates and use these extensions, which we'll talk about later, then it can be even more. But the truth is, you don't really need that much weight. It's more than you ever need. So it's kind of good to think it just has unlimited weight capacity. Let's talk about the improvements that we made compared to the V1. So the first improvement is that we have these new ratchet straps. Now I want to show you what the old ones look like. So the old ones had these cam buckle straps. It took a lot longer to put on and off. And I would say they're not as secure because these are just a lot more rigid, and these are made of straps, so there's probably a little bit more give. The second improvement that we made is we added some protective rubber on the back here, which does two things. So one is it's just a bit more comfortable. So let's say your foot was in this position with all the weights here pushing down on your foot. If you're wearing like a Chuck Taylor Converse with very little padding on the back, it could be a little bit uncomfortable to have this hard surface on the bottom of your foot. But now we have rubber here, so you don't have that feeling anymore. It also just prevents any slipping, so it just increases the stability when you have your shoe in here. And I do want to say that it's recommended that you wear your shoe when you have these. It's just a lot more comfortable and a lot more stable. All shoe sizes work with the EasyBoot Max. So we have a few ways to adjust. So we have these ratchet straps, as I mentioned before, and this is very similar to the ones, actually, I think it's the exact same, the ones that we have on these snow boots when you go snowboarding, right? So it's very stable, and we have the ways of adjusting by ratcheting it like that, but we also have these holes here to make it even more adjustable. So whether you're a woman with a size 5 shoe or a man with like a size 14 shoe, it should fit everyone. I will say that if you're a woman with a size 5 shoe, you should probably wear very bulky shoes. And if you're a man with a size 14 shoe, you should probably wear something very slim like Chuck Taylor's. I'm a size 11. Most of my shoes fit, but let's say I wore some really thick Hoka shoes, the ones that have the very, very thick cushion. It does have issues getting in sometimes. So yeah, just wear the right shoe, especially if you're kind of an outlier in terms of having an average shoe size. So now let's talk about some other things that we also have in similar with the V1. So we have still the rubber coating on the bottom. It's just anti-slip, and it won't damage any floor that you're walking on, and just makes it comfortable. We have the padding on the sides made of vegan leather, and these are all removable. And also these sleeves are removable, and everything is made of nylon fiberglass, extremely stable, and relatively lightweight. I think they're around 2 pounds each. Maybe actually 1.5 pounds. Please check on the website for the exact information. Now I want to talk about some of the different extensions that we have. So firstly, let's talk about the fact that this comes with the Olympic plate sleeves. So most of the weight plates out there are this kind of design with the 50 millimeter or 2-inch hole. So if you go to the gym, this is what you see, and that's what the EasyBoot comes with. But if you have smaller weight plates with the smaller hole, standard weight plates, what they're called, like the one here, this is 28 millimeters or even up to 31 millimeters in diameter, then we recommend that you get these. You kind of need these, and this is sold separately on the website, and they also would come in pairs. And you would just attach them here because they're removable. So now another one we have are these extensions. This is the standard plate weight version, and this is the Olympic weight plate version. And if you want to attach a lot of weight plates, you might need these because this has a loading space around 1.75 inches. So if you want to attach more than that, I think this does a little bit over 3 inches with loading space. So I'm going to quickly show you how to interchange them and what kind of weight plates that we recommend. To take off the waist sleeve, first you want to undo the collar, and then you want to just take it off like that. And then you just attach the extension on. There we go. And then you want to take the padding off of the previous sleeve and then attach it onto the new one. There you have it. And then, once you put the weight plates on, you can put the collar on. So I want to show you guys the different types of weight plates that we recommend. So we specifically designed it so that the clearance between the top and the bottom is 235 millimeters. That way you can attach weight plates which are 230 millimeters in diameter, which are very common. So any 5 kilogram or 10-pound plate looks like this, 230 millimeters in diameter. I'll show you another example. like this. So when you attach them on, there you go, it fits perfectly. And there's a little bit of clearance here, so you can still walk no problem. Same for these ones. And then any other smaller plate obviously will have no problems. This is one of the plates we really recommend. These are the VersaPlate Minis. They fit nice. And then we also have, the standard calibrated weight plates like this. Another type of weight plate that we really recommend that go well with this are the change plates. So these kind of change plates. So here you have the 2 kilo version. Here's the 1 kilo. We offer them in pounds as well. There you go. And if you want to use bigger weight plates, we do have a solution for that. We have a hole in the bottom here, and that's actually so that you can attach a sleeve, also sold separately on the bottom. It also comes with the extension version, but you can pick which one you want. It also has the 1-inch version if you have those standard weight plates. So you attach the sleeve on the bottom like this, you screw it down, and then now you can attach a big weight plate, for example, something like this, if you really want to train with a big weight plate, and then you would just secure it with a collar, and then there you have it. Last thing I want to show you is the connector here. So if you want to mimic like a leg extension machine, one of the things you notice with leg extension is there's this one pad, so your legs are always in sync. And sometimes if you have them separated here, it's a bit hard to have them in sync. So this is what helps you connect them together, and then they'll always stay in sync. So I'm going to quickly show you how to attach it. And keep in mind, this is only for the weight sleeves that come with the EasyBoot Max, which is a sleeve for the Olympic weight plates that look like these. So you just attach them into the hole here, and then onto the other one, and there you have it. Now they're going to be in sync, so a lot of the exercises you do, like a leg curl or a leg extension, you're going to have it in sync just like you have it in a machine. Another cool thing about the extensions is actually, I want to show you, it's a bit harder when you're just doing it by hand, but for this video, that's what I'm doing. So this extension also can be adjusted, as you can see here, the distance between them. So if you have a larger frame and you want your feet to be slightly wider, you can do that. Perfect. That's basically everything. We talked about the improvements. We talked about different specs. We talked about the material. Talked about the different weight plates we recommend and all the different extensions. I just want to say, yeah, this is a great alternative to buying all the machines required for leg training. So if you want to do leg extensions, leg curls, reverse hypers, all these machines can be extremely costly. Same for the hip adduction and hip adduction and abduction, I think. Those are the words. Yeah, for those machines as well, they're quite expensive. And yeah, with the EasyBoot Max, you can mimic all those exercises and also do all the exercises with a standard ankle weight, but you can go much heavier because most ankle weights don't go very heavy. And furthermore, these just have a lot more portability. If you want to train with 10-pound ankle weights at the gym, you would have to bring all those 10 pounds with you, but with this, you can just bring the frame and the plates are already at the gym. So that's everything, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time.